Wonderful. So hello everyone, welcome to our Monday night call. It's a little bit different than we normally do. Normally we do business trainings on Monday night. And last Monday we had so many of our leaders share their stories. They shared a little bit about their physical transformation. And then of course they shared their wealth transformation. So some of them, like Dre, who first of all, just hit director this last week, so congrats. And some of them sharing big bonuses or $5,000 months in leadership pools, or even multiple five-figure months. And it was just so exciting. And I think everyone really loved hearing different stories and successes from people on so many different walks of life who have been in sharing ISA, sometimes just for a few months, sometimes for a few years. So tonight's call is a little bit different. And so what we're doing tonight is we're going to be sharing a little bit about the physical transformations, and maybe physical that you can see from the outside, maybe physical that we've experienced from the inside. But before we begin, I would just love to welcome anyone who'd like to just say something that they may be grateful for this week. So before we get into our sharing our stories. So anybody would like to start? If you would, just go ahead and unmute yourself. Don't all speak up at once or I'll have to start picking people.
I don't mind sharing.
Who's this?
Dre.
Dre, share with us what you're grateful for.
Grateful for this community. I swear if it weren't for you guys, I don't know if I would be where I am today, because I just don't know if I would have had quite such an understanding of the impact that I could put onto others and share and give without understanding like the bigger picture of it all. So I'm just so grateful that I have everybody. I mean, whether you're above me or below me, and I mean like in the tree, not, you know what I mean? But I mean, like just Heather and I, like we've known each other for so many years, but our friendship is like, it's just so different now, and I love it. And I just think it's so great that I've been able to meet new people, reconnect with old, and then build friendships with people that have just been, kind of in your life, but now are actually true people that you could call, a real friend. I just love it.
Amazing. I love it. Who else?
I can jump in if you can hear me now. I finally think I got my thing working.
Sorry, who is this?
This is Sarah, Keepers.
Oh, hey, Sarah.
Hi. She said a lot of really good things. I think I'm just so grateful this week for the sun that we finally have in Oregon, which we haven't had in forever. But for the support I've been getting, like as I'm just starting my Isogenics business side of it. Like I've been using the products and loving it, but like finally actually starting to get excited about having a business and making it like taking it serious and treating it like it's, like it's actually a business. And that's getting me so excited, and the support I'm getting that I knew was always there, but I wasn't ready to take it until now.
Timing is everything. And we never want to push someone to do something they're not comfortable with, because we know that when someone's ready, they are going to just shout it from the rooftop. So
absolutely.
Let's just take two more. Someone else coming out and share what you are grateful for. Anyone else?
Hey everybody, this is Jen. Can you hear me?
Hey Jen, we can hear you perfectly. Come on out.
Hi. So I have to just echo Sarah. I'm in Seattle, and I have to say that I'm so thankful for the sun that we've had this last weekend. But in respects to ISA, I am thankful that my husband has started this journey with me and seeing the changes in him that I've been feeling, and just our moods have lifted. And yes, it's part of the sun and part of ISA, but just having my partner in life walk this journey with me on ISA.
That's amazing. It is definitely better when our spouses join us and we're not having to nag them. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Anyone else? One more before we jump into our stories and testimonials. All right, well then let's go ahead and get started. And first of all, I know I've got most of the before. Oops, I'm gonna go ahead and mute everyone. There we go. All right, well I wanna just kick it off. I've got about 5 before and afters, I believe. So if I don't have yours, I'm going to ask you, if you're sharing your story tonight, shoot it over to me on Facebook really quickly by message, and that way I can pull it up, because I would love to, of course, share a photo to match your words. But first of all, just wanted to introduce myself, and I'm looking for my before and after picture. they change constantly, but I'll just share a little bit of my story. So I started ISA 3.5 years ago. I was a healthy eater, and for me, I was just looking to feel better. I was looking to release that 10 sticky pounds that counting my calories and doing Whole30 and working out was not cutting. So I decided to give isogenics a try because it was kind of in line with the things I was already doing as someone that's dairy free. And for me, 5 days in, I just felt such an amazing difference. I mean, just incredible. And I'm going to actually share my screen really quickly to show you, because I've used ISA through all the seasons of life. So let's see here. Where is it? There we go. All right. So this was my first 50 days. And just to let everyone know that's on here, we can never guarantee any medical results. We cannot say that ISA cures, treats, diagnoses, or prevents any diseases. We can't guarantee that anyone will lose a certain amount of weight or inches in a certain amount of time because everyone's results are different. But I will just say that when you give the body the nutrition that it needs, what happens is pretty incredible. So this was my first 50 days. Let's just say I was very, very happy about the results. I ended up in total in my ISA journey releasing about 18 pounds of fat, putting on about 8 pounds back of lean muscle, and obviously I felt pretty darn confident. The second thing I was just going to show really quickly is this picture. So on the left, that's me when I was 29, and actually weight-wise, I was within about 5 pounds here. And then this is me a few months ago. I'm 37 now. I've got a 15-month baby boy, just starting to wean, but was a breastfeeding mama for a long time. And the energy I feel, the just clarity I feel literally like I am aging in reverse without any crazy creams or potions or any of that, just with good nutrition. So that's my story. So I am going to bring out, let's see here, who's going to go first? Well, let's start with Heather. Heather, I'm going to unmute you. And I want you to kind of share the beginning of your ISA journey. I've got your last 30-day results, but I know that those are not the whole picture. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about what you've been experiencing and how long you've been on it and what has changed?
Hi. I'm really nervous.
Don't be nervous. Well, first of all, tell us, what made you decide to get started? What made you decide to make a change in your life?
I was actually at a very low place in my life. I have suffered from depression and anxiety for many years. And before I had my daughter, who is now 8, I was on all kinds of medication. And I got off all that medication when I had my daughter. And I never got back on it, but I was starting to feel like I needed to be. And I knew I didn't want that. Having my 8-year-old and 5-year-old, I needed the energy to run around and be with them. And I saw my girl, Andrea, and she had it. And I wanted that. And I knew medication wasn't going to give me that. And so I hopped on board for that mainly. During that time, I was actually able to release 40 pounds. And I've never felt better. I have confidence now. I definitely still struggle with the stress and get a little anxiety here and there, but that's what my Ionics is for. It's wonderful. And I love the energy I have being with my kids. The mood I have, it's really changing things between my husband and I. We've been married now 10 years this year, been together 16, and since it will be a year in June that I've been on this journey, and it's really, really made a difference for our family, and that I can't say enough great things about it.
I love that. And I don't know if you can see, but I've got up your photo from April 2016 of you in the floral dress. And then from October, which I mean, it already looks night and day. And then recently, I mean, girl, you are so fit. We could not stop talking about your muscles and your rear end today.
Thank you. I emailed you a couple other
Oh, yeah.
transformations.
Sorry, I didn't see. I didn't see them yet, but we will definitely post them in the groups. But
No, that's fine. I wasn't sure how you wanted me to get them to you.
no worries. And we will be announcing the winners, by the way, of our Spring Clean 30 tomorrow. But I will just say that several of you are in the finalists, and we are just so inspired by your transformations. And more importantly, I mean, not just that you're such incredible support in the group, you're constantly rooting on others, you're inspiring other people, and just your consistency is incredible. You know, you've entirely changed not just your physical body, but you've changed so many other things along the way.
That's what I'm so grateful for. I'm a new person, and I love the new me, and I never liked the old me before. And liking me again is what I needed.
And one more question, what is your favorite product and why?
My favorite product,
Yes.
I will have to say, is an e-shot.
And what do you use it for?
What do I use it for? I use it for actually mostly pick me up when I, been at the office all day, and I'm ready to come home and just be energized for my family. That's really most of the times I use it for, besides, maybe a workout.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Heather and Dre. I love you guys. And I love that you have used this as a way to, inspire so many others. So it's amazing.
And I agree with Dre as well. I believe that it has brought our friendship so much closer, and I am so grateful. Thank you.
Awesome. That's awesome. Oops, I apologize, guys. I just lost. Well, while I find the next one, why don't we bring Miss Sarah Keepers back out on the line?
Oh, hi there.
Hey.
Thanks. Hey.
I'm about to find your ridiculous photos.
Okay.
So go ahead, and why don't you share a little bit about your story?
Okay, so I was actually asked by somebody if I'd be interested in isogenics when I was just at the end of my last pregnancy, and I was not at a place that I had any thought about anything other than being pregnant. So I started when Adrienne Kuhn approached me and asked if I'd be interested. A few months after my fourth child was born, I was 33, had 4 babies. I was like so out of shape and so just tired of being in my own body. Like, I had always been athletic. I've always been fairly fit. Like, it's never been a struggle to keep my weight off, but I've also never been really thin. And so I think I struggled so much in my life with like wanting to be somebody else. I wanted to be that girl that was skinny. I wanted to be the girl that could wear anything she wanted. I wanted to be the girl that could eat anything and not gain weight. And I have finally, I think, and it's really been this last couple of years, I'm still nursing, so I'm not able to even use the full system, but really learning to like accept and love my body the way it is. Like, I am built to be muscular. I'm built to be fit. I am built to be a certain way. I'm never going to be a size 2 pencil thin thing. And I think that I had finally like erased the fact that I wasn't going to be what I felt like I should be, and accepted and loved like who I am supposed to be, if that makes any sense. And I just made my goals to be as fit and as healthy and as strong as possible. Like, when I met with a trainer after I started Isogenics, he's like, what are your goals? Like, what do you want to see? And I said, I just want to be strong. And I don't know really what that meant right then, but it's just like, it's given me this strength in, it's strong in all of my life, like in my marriage, as a mom, as a friend, as like, I just took that word as in like every aspect of my life, I want it to be strong. And I really have like tried to apply that to my body as well. And I have felt so empowered and so just rewarded by the fact that I no longer am trying to fit into somebody else's jeans. Like, mine are good enough, and I'm going to be, I have the body I have, and I'm going to start to celebrate that. And I have been celebrating that. And just these products have aided that and made it so simple for me. Like, seriously, so easy. The fact that I have not, and that's what I tell people now. It's like, this is the easiest thing I've ever done. I have done countless weight loss clinics, and I don't mean easy in a sense, like it's been a lot of work, but it's like, I love it. There's no part of me that's like, oh, I have to drink the shake and now I have to go work out. It's like, yay, I get to do this. And I am absolutely in love with the fact that I have women supporting me. Like, I also, when I started, I had no interest in doing the business side of it because I had no confidence. I didn't want to talk to anybody about my weight because I was embarrassed. I didn't want to talk to anybody about the fact that I had needed some kind of help, quote unquote help, which I no longer look at it that way either. It's like, I need food. Everybody needs food, and I'm going to choose the best things I can now because it's at my, right at my fingertips. I am absolutely, my goal is to just give women the strength and the power to think like, you don't have to be a certain shape or size, like be the best you can be, the strongest you can be for yourself, whatever that looks like, And so, I don't know, it's given me a whole new look. Like, I feel like this is who I've always been inside, but I've always been hiding behind like who I was really going to be, like I was never quite good enough for myself. So I wasn't going to be good enough for anybody else. If that makes sense. I don't know. So I'm really grateful. Like, I'm so glad that I said yes. And I'm so glad that I've had people standing by me and just being patient with me, not saying like, you should do it this way. You should try it this way. Like, just loving me until I love myself. So that's where I'm at.
Oh my gosh, that was really powerful. You made me emotional. I'm like, oh. And I don't care what size you are. Your body is literally the picture of just strength and fit. And I mean, your abs, like, okay, I thought I was in good shape, and now I know what I'm putting, like, not on the fridge because we eat all the time. It's like I'm putting that and like my mirror so that I can make sure I get my mirror into the gym, because that's incredible. You look amazing, Sarah.
Thank you.
And you're on fire. I mean, you're just in the last couple of weeks started to share this with so many people, and it's just a testament to you feeling you are so ready to share.
Right. Absolutely.
It's amazing. Well, thank you.
Yes.
And hey, like you said, timing is everything. So this is the perfect time.
Right. Well, and I will say with, as far as like, because I was thinking the question you asked her, what her favorite product was. I want to stand by the fact that I love and I cannot do without my amped power and my amped recover. Like, of course the shakes there, but like, since I'm nursing still, like I am yet to use the entire system, and that even speaks to me more volumes is the fact that it's perfect, but the recover and the power are hands down probably my top two favorite.
That's awesome. They're so good. No muscle soreness after your boxing classes.
Nope, none at all.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, next I'm going to bring out Crystal. And Crystal, I'm going to pull up your photo. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi.
Perfect. Well, why don't you share a little bit about, because you had a little bit of different goal than a lot of people, and I'm grabbing your picture. Hold on one moment. All right, well, why don't you just share a little bit about what kind of was going on before ISA while I grab your photo?
Yeah, so I actually didn't have any goal to lose weight. In fact, I've actually been trying to gain weight because I found out that stress has been a huge problem for me, where I've been really stressed for the last year and just lost so much weight. I've been struggling with people telling me I'm too skinny and my clothes aren't fitting me right, and it's just kind of like really weird to be on the opposite side of things compared to how a lot of people tend to be. And I noticed that my energy levels were always extremely low. I had a very crappy diet, was nonstop eating sugar, and I just really felt like almost sick every single day and just lethargic, living off of black tea like multiple times a day. And then I still have adult acne. Like, my skin is just always like bumpy. I've got like little breakouts all along like my chin line and like cheeks all the time. It's just so frustrating that, I'm in my upper 20s and like I just still am breaking out so bad sometimes. And so I started going to Rebecca's to work out every week and just started like seeing the products around. And the best part about it is like she wasn't like pushing anything. There's no labels on anything. She would just say like, here, try this, like see how you feel. Like, it was just like very like just natural, like the way that I came to Isogenics. And I started noticing that I really liked the products. And so I reached out to Rebecca saying like, hey, like, is this going to help me with my energy levels? Will this help me with my skin? And she just was like, yes, yes, yes. Like, let me tell you how. And this is not something that I would ever have done. Like I have no intentions on like trying to sell or anything. I just am doing this for me right now. Like, maybe that will come later, but I just really wanted to see like, can I make my energy levels better? Can I be healthy and gain some weight back? Can I clear my skin? Like, just make my life like overall like a little bit better. And so it's only been 35 days. And I can already say like, I haven't had a cup of tea more than like a green tea here and there in a month. and I feel normal. It's not like I'm tired or not like I'm super energized, but I feel normal. I've been drinking a lot more water than ever, and I feel great about that. And I think that after 30 days, I finally can say that my skin is not broken out at all, except when I ate something bad. A couple days later, I noticed that my skin started breaking out. And it's just kind of like interesting to see with this whole ISA journey. It's not just like about like the weight or this and that. It's like you start to recognize like what you're putting into your body makes such a big difference. And I notice now that like if I do go out on the weekends with my boyfriend and flip up and have like some very high calorie carb diet, I feel like crap the next day. I feel bloated. I feel sick and just don't want to get off the couch. And then when I spend a couple of days eating healthy, I just feel so different. And I think this whole thing has just taught me like how to recognize what you're putting into your body, how you feel. And I've also been using it as like a saying, like I've been trying to work out as well, make myself look a little bit more fit, try to gain some muscle here and there. And I've actually was shocked when I saw my before and after photos and saw like definition of my back, and I've got biceps coming in and abs, and I'm like, wow, like I really can do this. And I'm just so positive, like motivated to keep moving on with this.
And you and I are talking about doing a fitness competition together. I think Sarah Keepers needs to get in on this too.
Yeah, we need to chat offline about that some more. I'm actually still interested.
And so for everyone, sorry that I was jumping around trying to find the photo. For some reason it wasn't downloading, but this is Crystal's back after. I mean, she's just getting some crazy definition for 30 days. And the most important thing is, like you said, I mean, it's you feel stronger, you feel more energetic, and even just the accountability. You want to talk really quickly about just the accountability side of having people that are rooting you on?
Yeah, that's actually, I think, the only reason why I was able to get through this. Like my sister did Isogenics years ago, and she did it completely by herself, and she only did it for about 3 weeks and she gave up. And just having like the group of, there's like 6 of us, I think, in a group chat, and just having everyone together just to stay on track with cleansing together and reminding us to drink water and sending positive quotes even, and just taking pictures after a workout, making you feel like, oh, maybe I should work out. You know, like they look like they're having fun. And just being in this, like being surrounded by the positive energy just makes you want to keep working harder on yourself. And so like, I'm really glad that I have like this team of friends where we can just kind of root each other on and, you know, feel good and make ourselves feel good.
I love it. Thank you, Crystal.
And then I also must say, I did gain back a lot of weight.
You what?
I'm up like 5 pounds. So
Yay!
I think I'm finally feeling healthier.
That's amazing. I love it. Awesome. Oh, thank you so much for sharing. And what's your favorite product?
I think it's the Hydrate, just because I like to use it with workouts, and I've always used it after like a night of drinking or something. Just electrolytes in general. And I just feel like it's just something that's just so good for your body after a workout and stuff, or during.
That's amazing. Love, love, love. Thank you, dear. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
All right, next, I'm going to bring out Jen Bijima. Hey, Jen. Can you hear me? Oh. Hello. Oh, there we go. Jen, now can you hear me? There,
yeah, can you hear me?
I had to mute you. I mean, unmute you, sorry. So I'm going to share the screen, and I apologize because I have your before and afters from the 30-day challenge, but I also, and I don't know if you can see my screen, I just pulled a random one off of Facebook because I just wanted to show the difference. So why didn't you talk a little bit about why you got started and what you've experienced and what you're loving?
So it's so funny that you pulled that picture off of Facebook. That is one of the reasons I got started. That was my best friend's wedding. And that was one of my 2 main goals, was to get fit and feel my best for her wedding, because she's that friend who's just incredibly fit and pushes you to places you never wanted to go or thought you could go. So she actually introduced me to ISA, and it's just been such a whirlwind of a journey so far that I haven't expected. The second reason, aside from her wedding, was because that stud sitting next to me and I are starting to talk about having our second little baby. So I wanted to make sure that I was just in the healthiest place that I could be to, carry a pregnancy and just be healthy, because I learned a lot from my first one. It wasn't very healthy. And I know that I want to do things different the next time around. And it's just been so amazing to be on this journey and using ISA, and it's given me a confidence that I had since, I want to say, before puberty. I mean, I've never felt comfortable in my own skin. I've never been the person who would wear the shorts in public or anything that was remotely tight. And now I just find myself wanting to put on things that make me feel amazing because I'm actually feeling that way in my own skin, which is nice. It's given me a confidence and a clarity that I haven't seen myself in, I can't even remember how long.
And can we just talk about these 30-day results, the difference? This is incredible.
Thank you.
So you feel more confident. Obviously, you've had a huge physical change. Do you want to share what you've experienced overall? Sorry, let me mute whoever that is. Sorry about that. There we go. Sorry, I got that muted. Just share a little bit more about, kind of where you're at now and where you're excited about going.
Yeah. So now, aside from like the confidence level, I am just becoming more aware of what my body is craving. I have this whole new mind-body connection that I didn't realize I was lacking before. And I've done things like Whole30, I've done paleo, and I thought I was feeding my body the right things. But now that I've been on the system for about 8 months, I can really just tell what my body's wanting, whether it's, hey, I'm feeling a little dehydrated. Maybe I should drink some more water, which is always a goal for me. Or, you know what, I need to go outside and get some fresh air. It's just a new perspective that I didn't know was out there. And it's really interesting to see what my body is capable of now versus before ISA. And I've always been a big yoga person, and it's just, I catch myself doing new poses in yoga and I have to remember to breathe because I get so giddy and excited in class that I'm doing this and I've never done it before. And it's just such an amazing feeling to experience things in a whole new way.
Love it.
It's been fun.
Love it. And can you share with us, what is your favorite product?
So my favorite product is the Mars Venus Lemon Cleanse. I've always had a horrible stomach, and I feel like that has just been a game changer for me.
That's amazing. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so I know that I don't have their pictures in front of me, but I'm just going to bring out, because they're amazing. Dre, why don't you, I know you've shared your story before, but come out and share it quickly. I'm going to, in the meantime, look to see if I can find a before and after on Facebook of you that I can share with everyone.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Hi, guys. Okay, so I'm in Target, so I'm going to be a little bit more
No worries.
Getting a birthday present for my mother. Anyways, I started a little over a year ago. I was looking to lose some weight, and I always joke that I was in energy saving mom mode, just constantly trying to conserve energy. I felt like I was always tired and trying to keep up. I had my third kid. He was 8 months old at the time, and I was dragging. So, I was a very big skeptic, and it took me a while to pull the trigger. And after I did, of course, was what took you so long kind of thing. But I'm so glad I did. I've released over 20 pounds. Aside from that, though, the energy is just incredible. I am no longer in energy saving mode. I am go, 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 Energizer Bunny all the time. I've gotten back into working out, which is so amazing because I haven't done that in probably, maybe 7 or 8 years. I've gone from an 8 to a 0 in my genes, which I know that's I mean, I'm 4'11", so I should not be wearing an 8. You know, I should be in a 0 or a 2 because I'm so short. But I just cannot say enough nice things about the energy, and I love how everything's so natural, and it's just so convenient for mom life. I mean, seriously, that's like the best part about it for me. It's mom life idiot proof. I mean, it just is. You can do any of the things anytime. I mean, if you have to bring a bar with you, then you bring a bar with you. If you have to shake it in the car, then you have to shake it in the car. If you have 47 seconds without a kid hanging on your leg, then you do. Like, you make a shake. It's perfect. It really is perfect. And I mean, I was telling one of my girlfriends I ate like a couple bites of a bagel this morning because they had this like thank you volunteers thing at my kids' school, and I ate maybe like a third of a bagel, and I wanted to die afterwards. I immediately was like, where is Ionix? I need to sleep. And I felt so terrible. And she's like, shut up, you're fine. And I'm like, no, really, I feel like crap. So no more bagels for me.
I love it. I don't know if you can, you can see, but I've got your before and after.
I do see it.
Okay, perfect. Up. And you're even
So
you're even more fit now.
Yes, I am. It feels so good. So the picture on the right, the side by side, the picture on the right is my wedding, and the picture on the left is my sister's wedding. And my sister and I always joke, like, why had I not discovered this before my wedding? I'll never know. But I told my husband we're doing a redo in 10 years, or at our 10 year.
Because you're going to look even younger then.
Yeah. I'm like, we're doing a redo. I want new pictures.
Amazing. Thank you, Dre.
You're welcome.
And last but definitely not least, Ellie. I'm going to find one of your pictures really quickly, but come out and share because you've got quite a story.
Hold on. Yes, I do. So I started in August, and I started because I have really bad digestion issues, and I had tried a lot of different options, and I was just always struggling with my stomach. So I started with my husband. He lost 20 pounds, and I lost 12 pounds. And we both just gained so much in our life, like so much natural energy. And I'm 7 months pregnant now with my third baby, and I actually feel better than I even knew was possible during pregnancy. So that's been really amazing. And, you know, even today I was like swimming with my kids in the pool, and, you know, I took them for a little vacation, just me and them at 7 months pregnant. I'm with my 2 and 4-year-old just going all around town, and I just didn't think that was possible. So,
well, can you share? Can you see the screen?
Mm-hmm.
So I've got you were like 22 in this picture or something, right? You were young.
Yeah, I was, I think I was actually 21, and I was full-time in college, and also athlete. I was on scholarship for swimming. So that should have been like my prime time, you know? And then the second picture, I'm actually like 8 weeks pregnant with this third baby. And I had been on isogenics for like probably 6 months at that point.
And I'm going to try to pull up one more while you keep sharing, because I'm going to pull up one more of you recently, because you like are anomaly, but you know, it's also an ISA thing, right?
Yeah, it is. It's been really nice to actually work out this pregnancy. Yeah, that's my 28-week bump with my third baby, which I'm really happy about because I thought it would be a gigantic and I'd be super bloated. Just this week I'm starting to get like slightly tired, which is impressive because normally by like 7 weeks I would be given up, you know, so I'm really happy about that.
And how old are your kids again? 2 and 3 or?
They're 2 and just turned 4, 2 and 4.
So 2 and 4, you were doing this while working full time, and then you've been sharing, you know, in the pockets of your time, and you were able to replace your income as an accountant and be a full-time mama / life changer.
Yeah, that's been pretty amazing as well. And I'm just like full steam ahead. I actually doubled my income that I would have had from accounting last month, and we'll do the same this month. So that's been really amazing for me. And I'm just ready to keep it going, helping other people do the same.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. If there's anyone else on here that hasn't had a chance to share, feel free to unmute yourself, or we'll wrap up. I don't want to put anyone on the spot, but feel free to, you know, either type in the chat and I'll unmute you, or just unmute your line and announce who you are. But I did want to let everyone know that on Wednesday night, we will have a 6 o'clock Wellness Wednesday. So what that is obviously tonight we had a lot of people that were sharing their stories and what they've been experiencing, but we didn't go at all into the science side of it and why does it work and how it works so well for people of different sizes and different ages and different goals, breastfeeding moms, pregnant mamas, moms that are trying to lose weight, women that are trying to gain weight, all kinds of things. So on Wednesday, if you are interested in learning more about the kind of science side in the back of it, I'm going to be hosting that. It'll be about 25, 30 minutes. And feel free to invite on friends that maybe have been asking you or people that you know that their lives could really be blessed with this nutrition. And I think that's it. We will conclude tonight's call. I have been recording it, so we will be uploading it. And look forward to seeing some of you on Wednesday, same place, 6 o'clock. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.